go. Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew. You're still in one piece. Okay. Anything? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Thinks it beats me. I've only ran into some bozo. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or...
They use mechanical manipulation to seeking power with such...
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a...
It seems he didn't... I don't know what he wants from us. But
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in the... I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new sites. I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl.
So, Scar, I agree. If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madame Magis...
And then Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues. You mean... The Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village. Madame Magistrate knew her token was a warning.
How so? You mean she's got someone looking...
Or maybe she prepared other... What's the matter, Ro? The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? If all of these have something to do with...
Come to think of it, the sundials...
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate... Yes. It's the 12th. Now we have the Shichen of Wei.
So, Rover, you gonna try?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need to align the correct... It's worked. Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. We have Tielong of the east. White Tiger of the West. It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang, we should turn around. It's gotta be some super as public servants. Well,
choose ya. I see. The grand libraries are vital.
Kinda like a big piggy bank.
Yes. Rover, if you need to visit the burst, there is a second.
So you're super important to Jinzhou. Wow. I think we stumbled upon a...
What's the matter, Rover? It is Jinzhou's political center. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Come on, Yang. It's just a one-on-one. Relax. Hey, are you really trying to...
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
Think you can catch up?
hidden passage. As I expected. That must be the entrance. A part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. I see. The control panel, so to gain access to the database, I will... What is that sound coming from? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up. As I expected. The drum over there seemed... A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. Seems I will need to look for more... Tacit discords inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. That sound. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphony. The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side has unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. The music I just heard, it must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou's City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital data. Considering how I just took out all those guards, this place, I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc. Time to head back. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I am being watched. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there. Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me.
It's worth the time. Here we go again. Leave me alone! Here comes Encore! Woolly Stampede! Oh, bring it on! Pew, pew, pew. Time for some hot action! It's worth the try.
I have the last sonodisc ready. Time to go back to the Symphodi. Now I should have access to the database.
Think you can catch up?
So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well,
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere! Let's give him hell. Really nice, will ya? Coming in hot. Here we go again. That didn't hurt at all. Here comes Encore. Leave it to me. Tranquility. Such a nuisance. Acceptable damage. Woolly's attack. No one picks on Uncore's friends.
shines.
Food. Administering first aid.
Here we go again. You're it. Hey, what's the big idea? Da-da-da-da-da-da! Here comes Encore! Oh, bring it on! Smurf and try! Watch and learn! Yeah! Coming in hot!
Leave it to me.
Woolly's attack! You're in for it now! Woolly! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're it! Oh, bring it on! Smurf and tight! Smurf and tight! Flame on! Let's give them hell.
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Still away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Woolly's attack! You're it! Leave that away! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Woolly's behave! You're it!
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow.
Release attack! Attack! You're in! Release, let's race!
Leave it to me.
Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn! It's more than time. Close one. Think you can catch up? No biggie.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
Here we go again. You're in for it now.
Leave it to me.
Endless reverberation.
Stay vigilant. Acceptable.
Release attack. Here comes the force. Release that heat. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Foolish.
Oh, bring it on. It's more than time. Coming in hot. Watch and learn.
So you knew I was following you. My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. So you've joined hands against me with Miss You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course she is. How could I consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity? Choose me. I see. So she may then, as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing. I've solved the puzzle, the discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichen of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to end. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and yes, our thoughts are connected. Unfortunately, I haven't. Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble. Those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands. And meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our Sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our Sentinel. Your recollections, Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past. In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our Sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved. And sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing—
What do I want to say, huh? Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What if the lament bring reverberations that will be reflected? Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. She is our honored guest.
How confident you sound. As the
Thank you for your concern. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, unless
I'm not the only I have answered all your questions with full honesty. You can try to stop us with all you have. Now, I have one question. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue.
About Jue.
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
No.
Shocked, aren't you? What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot... Thank you. Jue can predict the future. And up to... While justice may not be universal for that, I suppose in addition, Rover, to the Awakened One. I suppose so. General Jian, but the ongoing war has... Since you won't need to go there right now, I know you're here for clues about your true identity. Have you heard about the Black Shore? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly... But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed as... While operating in secrecy, they have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou thanks to their extra help. My meeting... This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores once provided us... This time, they've come to inform us. Apart from that, I'm not sure. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly. Rover, are you all right? I see. But since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise. Yes, please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but she just faced an
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about the Fraxidus. If she runs into another powerful enemy like Sanhua.
Understood, my lady. No matter...
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already...
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience.
She decrypted every message we intended to convey. Such intricate puzzles. I guess...
No detail is too small. I'm sure she understands. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day.
Well, that is unexpected.
can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our...
Where was it when you last sensed its...
It was... in Mount Firmament.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived. And where Jue first...
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jin. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your...
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, this time, I shall be a pawn in your... Remember, I will always stand by...
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.